Today, we'll be talking about the biosynthesis of an amino acid that is histidine. The biosynthesis of this amino acid in all plants and bacteria is somewhat different than the biosynthesis of all other amino acid. The biosynthesis of histidine utilizes the precursors which are used in the purine biosynthesis. The three major precursors in the synthesis of histidine are: first is PRPP, which contributes 5 carbons. Second is the purine ring of ATP, which contributes a nitrogen and a carbon. And third is glutamine, which contributes the second ring nitrogen. Some of the steps they require special mention in this 9-step sequence of events leading to the formation of histidine. The first step to mention here is the condensation between PRPP and ATP, where the N1 of the purine is linked to the activated C1 of the ribose of PRPP. Second is the opening of the purine ring, where the N1 and C2 of the purine ring are linked to the ribose. And the third is the formation of the imidazole ring, where the glutamine it donates its nitrogen. Basically, the formation of this histidine uses ATP not as a high energy cofactor. We generally encounter ATP in high energy cofactor kind of a compound. But here ATP it serves as a metabolite. But this is also not a waste, because after removal of N1 and C2, the remnant molecule of ATP, that is the 5-amino imidazole 4-carboxyamide ribonucleotide, which we call as AICAR, is an intermediate in the synthesis of purine, and this can be immediately recycled to form ATP. So let's have a closer look in the formation of histidine. So let's have a look at the 9 steps leading to the formation of histidine. In the first step, there is condensation of PRPP with ATP in the reaction catalyzed by ATP phosphoribosyl transferase, forming N1 5' phosphoribosyl ATP. In the second step, with the removal of pyrophosphate by pyrophosphohydrolase, there is formation of N1 5' phosphoribosyl AMP. In the third step, for breaking the ring catalyzed by phosphoribosyl AMP cyclohydrolase, there is addition of water and formation of N1 5' phosphoribosyl form imino 5-amino imidazole 4-carboxyamide ribonucleotide. In the next step, catalyzed by phosphoribosyl formamino 5-amino imidazole 4-carboxyamide ribonucleotide isomerase, it is isomerized to form N1 5' phosphoribosyl form imino 5-amino imidazole 4-carboxamide ribonucleotide. In the next step, for addition of the nitrogen from glutamine, catalyzed by glutamine amidotransferase, glutamine donates the second ring nitrogen, glutamine is converted to glutamate, there is removal of 5-amino imidazole 4-carboxamide ribonucleotide AICAR, which goes for purine biosynthesis. It results in the formation of imidazole glycerol 3-phosphate. In the next step, there is removal of water by imidazole glycerol 3-phosphate dehydratase, leading to the formation of imidazole acetol 3-phosphate. In the next step of amino group transfer, catalyzed by L-histidinol phosphate aminotransferase, glutamate is converted to alpha-ketoglutarate, forming L-histidinol phosphate. In the next step, there is removal of phosphate by histidinol phosphate phosphatase, leading to the formation of L-histidinol. In the last step, there is oxidation of L-histidinol catalyzed by histidinol dehydrogenase with concomitant conversion of NAD+ to NADH and H+ and results in the formation of histidine.